mainly wanted to look at this video called "These Warframe Mistakes Doom Your Entire Account." Seeing as I made one of those mistakes, which if you don't know, and if you are a Warframe veteran, you might want to close your ears. I used my basically all of my initial plat to unlock Exilis mod slots on my Warframes. Okay. Now, if you know what Warframe is and how it works, you understand how stupid that is. If you don't play Warframe, that is very stupid. Just get that context. Okay. Never do that in Warframe if you ever when you start playing it. Now, with that in mind, we're checking out These Warframe Mistakes Doom Your Entire Account by MH Blackie. Let's take a look.
In this Warframe guide, we're going to talk about the most painful mistakes that
15
can
mistakes,
significantly hurt your account
Let's see how many-
progression
let's see
if
how-
you make them. And
Let's see how
of
many
course,
I've done.
I'm also going to tell you how to best avoid them. See, no matter if you're a Warframe beginner, a returning player, or even a veteran with 1,000 hours, there are a lot of things you can do wrong in this game, and in most cases, you will only find out it was a mistake dozens of hours later, and then you realize you screwed up big time. So let's make sure you're not suffering the same fate, and after a huge shout out to all my generous channel members who helped me keep the lights on, let's jump right into it. Mistake number 1, and I want to make sure to put this one in the first
that's good.
place
What is
so
that?
everybody sees it, because it's that detrimental. Without exaggeration,
What
you
frame
can
is that?
throw away hours of
Zephyr.
farming progress
Okay.
by just one wrong click, and that is maxing out your big mods too early.
Oh,
See, as most of you know, in Warframe, mods can be upgraded using a resource called Endo. And while mods that can only go up to level 3 or level 5 are
that is one of the reasons why I'm broke all the time in Warframe, because I keep upgrading my Equilibrium mod. Not even all the upgraded yet. It's at like 60% now. I get all this credit, all this endo. I go upgrade my Equilibrium and it's gone.
usually quite cheap to upgrade, there are mods that can go up to level 10. And about these mods, there is one very important thing that you need to know. With every level,
Right
the
out the
strength
gate.
of the mod increases linearly. For example, Serration gives you plus 15% damage
Serration
on
as
level
well,
0,
yeah.
then plus 30 on level 1, plus 45 on level 2, and so on. However, the cost for upgrading doubles with every level, meaning it increases exponentially. In other words, getting a level 10 mod only up to level 8 gives you 80% of the potential strength at only a quarter of the cost. And when I say cost, we're talking about 40 freaking thousand endo to max out just one single level 10 prime mod. So, long story short, getting endo, especially when you're in the
That's
early or
Corvex.
mid-game,
I've been
is
thinking of
quite a
building it.
time-consuming thing, so make sure to never ever spend all your endo just on one big mod. Better go and bring some
Out
mods
the
up
gate.
to level 7 or 8 instead. This will overall give your account much more value, and you're not
Okay, yeah,
throwing away all
Sedation
the
and
endo.
Equilibrium,
The
yeah.
next mistake goes kind of in the same direction because it also has to do with mods. At
I haven't
least
sold anything.
partially. See, when you play a lot,
I don't sell
you will
stuff.
potentially get hundreds of duplicates of one and the same
Yeah,
mod.
I dissolve
And
them.
You can use them to your advantage by turning them into endo
Mm-hmm.
using your mod console in the Orbiter. However, you could also go and sell
I've
them
never
for
sold them.
credits.
Okay, okay.
And especially
I'm
in the
fine,
early
I'm
game,
fine.
where
I'm doing.
usually
Okay,
credits
okay.
are a bit tight, this might be very tempting. But, and this is a
Okay,
big
I haven't done
but,
this. Okay, good.
please do not do this. Unless you're a veteran with like 1,000 hours in the game and every single mod maxed
I only
out
dissolve
already
them or
with no
transmute
need
them, and
for
I've
endo
never
anymore
sold
at
mods.
all. Do not sell your duplicate mods for credits, no matter how urgently you need those
If I need
credits.
credits, I'll just
Sell
go to
them for
missions.
endo. It is a much better investment. And on the same note, now that we're already talking about selling stuff for credits, there are some other things you definitely do not want to sell off just to
I'm
get
worried
a
if I've
couple of
sold
credits.
something.
See, recently I made a YouTube community post and asked you guys what your most painful mistake in Warframe was. And a lot of the answers went into one specific direction, which is selling off rare things for credits just to open up a bit of inventory space. Those
I've only
things
sold
specifically
weapons.
including the weapon Zoris, which you
Nah,
will get from the
that's-
Deadlock
I still
Protocol
have it,
quest, and
Still have
is
that.
a paying to farm separately if you accidentally sell it off afterwards. The weapon drops from the Stalker, aka the Dread, Hate, and Despair, and specifically the Broken War, which is
Broken
one
War
of
as well,
the
yeah.
best swords in the game. And these are just some of the things that you probably potentially hypothetically want to reconsider before actually selling them off.
Okay, when I started playing, someone had told me that I should never sell quest items. So I should sell items that I made from like buying blueprints from like the market or from the weapon slot thing. You know, when you go to weapons and when you go to swapping weapons, then there are like items below there. So whenever I get something from the quest, I keep it. I have them maxed out, but I still have them. Okay. One on the board
In
for
general,
us.
my personal rule of thumb would be do not sell stuff out of your inventory for credits if you do not know where you got it from or if it's
That is my
good.
general rule of thumb. I'm like, if I don't know what this does or what it is for, I won't sell it.
Moving on to number 3.
I haven't built hate yet because I'm MR7 right now. I need MR8 to even build hate.
And this one was probably the most mentioned one in the poll that I made, and that is wasting your 50s. Starting platinum. See, platinum is the premium currency in Warframe, and you can only get it through trade with other players or by buying it for real life money. And when you first start the game, you will get 50 of this platinum currency for free. Now, to be fair, 50 is not a whole lot, but you can get some specific items from it that will help your account on in the long run. But those items do not include cosmetics, colors, speeding up the crafting process of your foundry, or anything that is being sold via the Darvo deal.
Now, to be fair, I didn't do any of those things. So, technically on paper,
I know I'm like a broken record because I pretty much say this in every single video, but if you are a very fresh player, do not spend your 50 starting platinum on any of those things. The only items you should ever consider buying from this platinum are inventory slots for weapons and warframes so you can have more of them. One warframe slot costs 20 platinum and 2 weapon slots cost 12, so it's your decision whether you want to go for 1 more warframe and 4 more weapon slots.
I did buy a slot. It just wasn't Warframe
or 2 more warframe slots and therefore no more weapon slots at all. In my humble personal opinion, 2 more warframe slots usually beat the weapon slots. But if you're a weapon enjoyer, then hey, you do you. Also, if you could maybe spare a like, that would make me really happy because it helps the video a ton with the YouTube algorithm, so big cheers for that. Now, the next point on our list is a bit more on the serious side.
Let's move on, yes.
That is, please, for the sake of your account, do not use any third-party software, services, or any type of account sharing.
The only website I've signed up on is Warframe Market. That's it.
Warframe has quite strict terms of service, and they are being enforced. Now, while the devs say it's not specifically illegal to use key macros to speed up certain processes, if the automatic cheat detection system were to flag you for using any of these, you're still not gonna get your account back. So I personally say it's really not worth it to have any type of program running in the background. As for the last thing that I would never encourage you to do is, do not share your account. Not with your girlfriend, not with your siblings, and also not with your friends.
That won't happen, don't worry.
All these types of account interactions break the terms of service and can get you permabanned. And while for some of you this is hopefully self-evident, just in case you didn't know this breaks the terms of service, it does. Please do not.
I don't share my
Netflix
account.
Forget it. Term. Now, the next point on our list is not really that much a mistake per se, but more, let's call it general, well-meaning tips when it comes to interacting with the open worlds.
But I haven't gone to open worlds
As
in
you're
a while.
probably
Okay.
aware, there are currently 3 open worlds that are available to play.
Worlds of
Plains of
Fortuna.
Eidolon on Earth,
Yeah,
Your
that one.
Veles on Venus, and the Cambion Drift on Deimos.
Yeah.
Now, all of them are accessible pretty early in the game already. However, you should be aware of the fact that they can consume a lot, and I mean a lot of time if you really want to dedicate leveling them up. And this is sort of a two-sided thing.
I haven't been there.
Yes, there are a lot of mods and upgrades that you can access through these open worlds. Spending tons of hours on these open worlds also means that you're not progressing in the main game on the star chart that much, which can be kind of bad.
It's funny. I've caught up on the main quest, but I haven't done the star chart. I haven't done the star chart. Only I've done like 3 planets, I think. And I haven't even done any of the open fields yet. I don't know what I've been doing all this.
Be your primary focus. So when it comes to dealing with the open worlds, here is my personal tip. Before you go into any of the open worlds, do a little bit of research on what you actually want to get out of them. Why are you going in there? Which upgrades are you farming?
Yeah, so okay, I'll talk about it
to
later.
yourself what you're trying to get out of there, you will already know how much time you're roughly going to put in, and then you call it quits once you have what you came for. Some personal suggestions from my side would be the bond mods that you can unlock with some of the NPCs in the open worlds as soon as you're rank 3
What do
with
they
the
do?
syndicates there, once you have what you came for.
What do they give me?
personal
So 60 more health and reduce companion recovery by 3 seconds. Oh, that's good.
Suggestions from my side would be the bond mods that you can unlock with some of the NPCs in the open worlds as soon as you're rank 3 with the syndicates there. The Helminth segment for your orbiter as soon as you can unlock this from...
What is that? Helminth. Empower the Helminth in your orbiter. Unlock transfer of new abilities to your WARFRAME. Oh yeah. Is it that red room?
Deimos, as well as a few set mods that can be obtained as a reward for doing bounties. Now, as we're speaking about, story progression, there is one point that I absolutely want to hammer home that you need to understand when you start playing the game or getting back to it after a longer hiatus. WARFRAME is no race, and there's no reason to feel bad about not having a specific thing unlocked yet. Especially when you're new, all the different content and systems that the game throws at you can be completely overwhelming if you're trying to understand and wrap your head around all of them.
That's why I don't try to understand
to
it.
actually enjoy your time with the game and not
Just
feel
run around.
burned out or overwhelmed, try to see WARFRAME as a solely single-player experience, where you play the game at your own pace.
It's also like
and
doing all the
instead of
mission
having
in
these
solo
tons of
mode
systems
compared to public
equals a
lobbies.
negative chore to yourself, see them as a nice addition. See WARFRAME as a game that's
I'll do my Raven mods too.
things to learn and have fun with 50 hours into your campaign. What I'm trying to say here is just enjoy the act of playing the game itself instead of thinking about the dozens
I hate
of
rail-jack
systems that
missions.
are potentially somewhere out there. in the
I've
future,
realized
even
I
though
hate
they're
aerial
not
missions
yet
in
relevant
general.
for you. But alright, philosophy lesson over.
I need to
Promise,
decorate
let's
my
now talk about stuff that you can use to upgrade your
orbiter as
warframes
well.
and make them strong.
Misspending Nightwave.
Introducing the Nightwave terminal. in your
Yeah,
orbiter
I'm always
queue.
broken Nightwave.
Now, to make it very short and concise, the Nightwave is a free battle pass where you can do daily and weekly activities to gain points to rise through the ranks and unlock.
I should grind Nightwave,
No
dude.
matter how new you
I should
are
start
in the
grinding
game,
Nightwave.
always check out these activities.
Because I need
right
our
here,
Orokin
because even
reactors
if you're still
for
a
my
freshling,
Warframes.
Some of them are always easy to do,
And what
they
is
will
it?
allow
The other
you
one,
to
the
gain at
extract,
least a
nitrate
couple of
extract.
levels until the season ends. Now, the big thing I want to talk about here that could be a mistake is how you spend your Nightwave credits. See, at some levels, you get Nightwave credits as a reward that you can use to purchase things from the accompanying Nightwave credit store. And it is right here where you really want to avoid spending those Nightwave credits on the wrong things. Now,
But the
there's a lot that's
cosmetics
being offered here in the
though.
shop, and some of
Yeah,
the
these
wares
things,
are
right?
also
The,
on
what is that called? I forgot.
vacation. However,
These
the
things.
only thing that I think is worth spending your Nightwave credits on until you have enough of it is Aura mods for your Warframes because they are very good. Orokin reactors and
Yeah, Orokin
Orokin
reactors.
catalysts for your weapons and Warframes to double their mod capacity. And also very important, Netane extract.
And Netane extract,
Netane
yeah.
extract is a crucial resource when it comes to crafting Warframes in your foundry. So if you splurge all your Nightwave credits on something else, and then
Yeah,
you
I need
wanna
to
build your
farm
next
Nightwave now.
Warframe and it
I haven't been paying
requires
attention to
Netane
Nightwave
extract,
actually.
well, then you're apparently screwed until you unlock the next badge.
I just
of
play the
Nightwave
game and
credits,
whenever it
which
comes
can
out, I'm like,
take
oh,
quite some
let's
time.
go.
Remember how I just mentioned an item called Orokin Catalyst?
Yep.
Well, this is a crucial item that you will always be in need of in this game, because you can equip this to a weapon to double the weapon's mod capacity,
I didn't know
aka
that.
opening
Do I
up
have
way more
any
possibilities to make the weapon stronger.
catalysts? I know I don't have
Problem, however, with
reactors.
these
I haven't
Orokin
tried with
catalysts is
weapons actually, so
they
we'll
are
see.
pretty much just a premium item with only very few exceptions where you can actually farm them in the game
I have
without
Orokin
spending money, the Nightwave
cells, I
being
think?
one of them. So, since these Orokin catalysts are such a rare find, you want to make sure to not put them onto weapons that are really not good. Only use them on weapons that are good and can carry you further into the game. Now,
Yeah, I think
you
I might put
be
it on
wondering,
Broken War
well,
and
what is a good weapon that's worth
Natarok, I
investing
think.
into then? And to this I can say, I already have videos on the best
Awake,
starter
welcome
weapons,
in,
the
welcome
best
in. How's it
mid-game
going?
weapons, and the best endgame weapons in the game.
I'm looking at WARFRAME mistakes that can doom your account.
So, no matter where
So
you are in your personal playthrough,
so far I've done like I think 3 out of all the mistakes. With my JE yesterday. Oh man, that happens. I don't know what to tell you because I've also been through that phase of giving entrance exams and being like, "Ah, okay, it's gone now." Yeah. Because I feel like when I was in that position, I said if this question, that's I mean, that's good. I don't know. Is there like negative marking in JE? I don't know. Because when I was in that position, and people would be like, "Oh, it's okay, it'll be good." I'm like, it doesn't matter to me. Like whatever, I don't know. Like no matter what you tell me, it doesn't matter to me. You know. I'm like, I'm trying to understand. I'm like, okay, no matter what I say right now, I feel like this time is a rank on with friends. Oh yeah, that's good. That's good. At least you are doing it for fun, right? That's the important part. Did you have fun? Is the question. Did you have fun? Anyway, was there anything on the line? Do you guys have like a wager or something? Let's see.
this is where you could potentially go to get some ideas. Also, if the video helped you until here, you might want to consider
Like 95, 98%. That's good.
subbing to the channel because I'm planning to keep my weapon tier lists updated and
And by
therefore
the way,
there are new versions of
hey,
those videos coming in
let's go. What is this? What the fuck is this? Why have I never seen this? Archon shards.
2024. So with the sub,
1 year
you
of
will not miss them
Panipuri.
and get
Let's
them day one.
go.
Remember how in the beginning
I mean, if you lose, you're gonna have to feed them.
of the video, I was telling
But
you
how are people so rich in this game, dude? I'm
what not
always
to spend
broke.
your 50 starting platinum on? Well, what if you just have a bit of money on the side? What if you like the game and want
Bad
to
market
financially
deals. I never
support
buy
it,
anything from the
keep it free
market,
to play
so
for the rest
I'm
of us?
safe.
Well, first of all, your money, your decision, and that's completely fine. But there are some things, and I want to be very specific about this, that no matter how you look at it, they are always bad deals, and you never, ever, ever, ever
Slam and steel path. So I have to do steel path. I have to clear all the star chart. So I have also decided to collect all the. So my goal is to collect all the warframes, all the mods, all the items, and like I don't know what else. Decorate my orbiter. I don't know. Let's go, baby. Yes. Collect. So right now my goal is to get mods basically because it won't matter if I get frames if I don't have mods to bring them to the best of their ability, you know. So we need to look at that.
want to spend your platinum on that. Now,
Also,
you don't
the key thing is doing all that while looking cool as fuck. So I need to also focus on fashion.
go on a minute-long rant.
So I'm gonna
right
build a giant axe for Rhino Prime. I remember having like a big, I forgot what it's called, the big axe. I have a Prime axe. And I want to build for Rhino.
because I already
It'll
made a
look good.
video about this specific topic, exposing all the worst market
Apparently, there have
deals
been a
that
lot
you
of scams in WARFRAME market, dude.
could possibly take.
Main quest, just met Lloyd and stuff. Oh, did I spoil it for you?
But
My
to make
bad.
it short, the worst offenders are resources that you can purchase directly from the market and credits that you can also directly purchase
Also, I should farm, dude. I should farm. I have a 30-day resource booster. I should farm my ass off.
from the market.
Yo, what's up? How's it going? Help me escape. Take me with you, Enigo. Take us with you. Oh, stop. Help me escape. Stop.
For platinum.
Oh, welcome
Now,
in,
the
welcome in.
amount of
How's it
resources and
going?
credits that you get for your investment
What do you call it? What do you call it? Escape? I don't know.
are so ridiculously low that depending on the situation, you can farm more than that in just 5 minutes. So
Okay, chill now, chill. Come on. Are you saying I don't look good? Come on.
don't spend your hard-earned platinum on those things. Also, as we're talking about spending platinum, there is a trade chat in Warframe where you can find players to trade items for platinum with.
I haven't made a wiki moderator yet because I haven't made anyone moderator yet.
And if you don't have experience with trading in Warframe, you don't
Is this just true from an alt account? What is happening?
really know what is worth how much, then please do not use the trade chat because you are gonna make bad deals. If you want to trade with players and don't get scammed, then use the external website warframe.market.
That's what I'm
This
using.
works basically like an auction house,
It isn't me or you have
traditional MMO,
Nice.
where you can
Look
see
at
all
you, look at
tradable
you.
items
You-
in the game
you
and
have
for how much
fans now,
they're
come
being
on.
sold. I would
You just
personally
uni friends,
suggest
okay.
rather go there until you have a
Did he tell you I'm not making a mod? I haven't made anyone mod yet. All doesn't sleep anything what?
better idea of the whole market. And now that we are already talking about spending platinum, please
Who are you? Yeah, we can really hit you with that. Who are you, me?
don't fall into this one trap that I personally also fell into back in 2019 and I'm not proud of it, and that is spending a lot of platinum on buying ribbons.
Oh, I
from
haven't
other
done that.
players.
I don't
Now,
buy
This
ribbons.
tip is not so much for the new player because you will not have access to ribbons quite some hours into your
Fine.
playthrough, but more for the returning veterans or
Like,
mid-game
that
players.
is, I would never
I
want to be in
know.
that situation, dude. And you know when you run into someone and they're like, I'm like, yeah, like it's me. I'm like, who? Don't just hit me with a it's me. What do you mean it's me? Do you see my face? Do you not see? It's not registering.
Having that one
Now that my friends are okay. And yeah, I am from. Whenever someone asks me where are you from, I have a mini existential crisis. But I am from South India. Yeah, I'm South Indian. Telugu guy to be specific.
odd roll ribbon on your favorite weapon that gives you big time
Pluto same planet as me. Yeah, true.
damage is
Pluto is not a planet technically, but yes.
very tempting. But
You know, Pluto is mostly
believe me,
ice.
there is not a single situation
Every time you go outside of your house, here's a trick to it. You never go outside. You stay inside, and it works.
in the entire game where you really ever need a ribbon to perform well. In fact, many of the setups that I personally run
I need to
right
unlock
now
my ribbons, dude.
completely got rid of all ribbons just using normal mods that are accessible to every
By the way,
player.
I did yesterday. After my stream crashed because my internet was not working. I did go into sad boy mode and do a lot of offline grinding and upgrade all my warframes. Now all of them are max
Out
level.
there. Most players, especially in the mid game where ribbons all of a sudden become very interesting.
Also, I got my
right?
first arcane though. I don't
There
know
are
if I
tons of
mentioned it.
other things, maybe
I got it
arcane,
from Nightwave, but arcane is an arcane.
for example,
Have it.
that I would suggest rather investing your platinum into instead of ribbons because they will benefit your account more in the long run than just
know how else
one
I'm supposed to
ribbon
get
for one
arcanes.
specific gun. All right, The next mistake, and I know a lot of players make this, can really hurt your account in the way
I
that
had my first time in MR4. I think, yeah. You guys are better at the game than me. I know.
you're missing out on a lot of great items potentially. What I'm talking about is running relic missions alone.
Yeah, I don't run on relic missions solo. Yo, what's up, running? How's it going?
Now, my main
Yeah. It's on the way for watching the first video right now.
point right here is the mission.
It's not reaction
in which you
stream.
crack
I just
open
wanted to
the relic,
watch a video or two before playing. I mean, if you have any other things to watch, we'll watch obviously.
get your prime
if not,
pack
we'll
out
start
of
playing.
them. You never ever want to run them alone because
You do the missions on the void ship. What void ship? So much pink in chat. Yeah, true. I'm wearing pink briefs. I am not. I mean, if I was, I would tell you. Excuse me.
when you run them with multiple players.
Why do you want to know? Why do you want to know? Interesting.
After all of you have cracked open the relic at the end, you don't just get whatever
But
was in
okay,
your
send it,
personal
send it,
relic.
dude.
If you don't like your own item,
If
you can
there's
just go
anything to
and
watch, send it my
the
way.
item that was in another
Feels
player's
bigger. Yeah,
relic.
sure. Why not?
And the good thing here is that this is not like
Why
in
not?
many MMOs where when multiple players pick the same raid reward, it's randomly decided who will finally get it. No, in Warframe, if multiple players pick the same item after a relic mission, all of these players will get the item. In
back
other
to red
words,
now.
If you run relic missions alone, you're missing out on
Toxic का बहुत
potentially
पहले.
3 exceptionally great
Toxic.
items that you
I have
could
seen the
have
Toxic trailer, and I also found out a sound effect in Toxic trailer. Did you not see it? I was never red. I meant just a different color. Let me see your channel. Oh shit! I shouldn't have done that actually.
shows where
Okay,
when
okay.
multiple players
We go here. We go here. We go here. We go to channel. We go to shots. I think it is one of my better performing shots, I think. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? You guys know where my toxic Bobble Wall, yes. Watched it, yes. Where is the yeah, there you go. This is the one I think. Okay. Toxic trailer. If you go to about 17 seconds or 18 seconds, this old man falls on a grave and you hear this sound. Okay, listen carefully. For a while I'm like, where have I heard? Because I've heard that exact sound before. I spent so much time. I finally found it. At first, do you guys know where that sound is from? It drove me insane, by the way. It took me a couple of days. I'm like, where have I heard it? Where have I heard it? I thought it was League, but when I looked at League sound effects, I did not find it. And then I literally sat listening to all League of Legends sound effects. I remembered why I thought it was from League, because it's from League of Mobile. So there's a mobile game called Mobile Legends, and it is basically League of Legends but in like a mobile format. In that, when you're in draft pick and you lock in your champion, this is the sound you get. That is literally bar for bar. If you go to Toxic trailer, they use a sound effect from Mobile Legends Bang Bang, by the way. So that is the shot I made. Doing good. It's like one of my better doing shots, I think. Yeah, this funny. Like he's reacting to it, I'm reacting to him, right? So it's fair. बचाए क्या Indian को Indian की क्या I mean,
pick the same
I'll watch anything as long as it's fun or it has either has to be fun, or fun and informative. I like documentary style videos also.
It's randomly
As long as you guys don't get bored.
decided who will finally get it. No, in Warframe, if multiple players pick the same item after a relic mission, all of these players will get the item. In other words, if you run relic missions alone, you're missing out on potentially 3
Any commentary videos or videos?
exceptionally great items that you could have if you would just go and run it with randoms. Also, if you want to farm a specific relic to get a specific prime part out of it, you can go to the recruit chat to find a pre-made
I mean,
team
you
of
do
people
relic
that
runs,
also
dude.
want to run just that one relic.
No, when we'll do it, but we need to do relic
Your
runs.
chances of getting the item you desire. And now that we're already talking about opening up void relics, the next point that I'm trying to make is keeping useless prime stuff that you got from random relics that you actually don't need. See, a lot of Warframe players out there have this mindset that you should own
Erika video देखा या देख लिया? I'll be honest, I watched it off stream. It was like रात के 2 बज रहे थे. Like I'm in bed, so I'm like, oh, okay, I'll watch. I don't know if I was gonna watch it on stream. So. There's some today if you want. Yeah, I don't know because I feel like I want some like I want to farm some mod before I go on Relic Run. I want to have like one good build on a Warframe. I don't have any good builds right now. Like on Hydroid, like a nuke build on Hydroid or Uriel or something. Anything like that is like good, clear, good nuke build. Like once I have a good build, I can then go on. पूरा को देखा ना पूरा को नहीं देखा.
Only ever consider selling off prime parts to other players if you have at least one of them already, because you never know when you potentially hypothetically one day might need it. And I personally
buy Origin from Warframe Market and Unreal. How much is Warframe Market? Sorry. Link भेजो link जाए. Warframe Market. Let me give me 1 second. I was looking at builds. How much is Warframe? कुछ तो नहीं देखा. Search करूंगा भाई. Patience. I'm watching something. I'll search for it later. I'm asking for help. If you can, please send the link or I'll look for it after. I'm speaking Hindi. I literally couldn't process it for a second. It's been so long. I'm in here. Why you don't think I can speak English? Come on, Hindi, come on. I grew up listening. Okay. Hey, not right now, okay, but prime Honey Singh, like peak Honey Singh, I know every single Honey Singh verse. Okay. So I like yeah, true, that is also true. How much is this? 10 plat. It's not that bad actually. 10, 15 plat, 20 plat. What is the average price? 20 plat, 25 plat. Overextended. What is it worth? Is it worth that? The first quest where you meet Lloyd in that quest. Terminal is next to him, right? On the computer. 10, yeah. If where was it? If I do all ranks, it says 10 plat, 14, 50 plat, 15 plat. If I do max rank only, it says 20 plat, 50 plat, 22 plat, 30 plat. buy that for 10 right now. I buy it for 2025. Okay. Let me see. It says unranked, right? How would I do? Do I just send the message? Do I have to get into I would have to copy the command, okay. I have to copy the command. I have to be in the game to buy it, I think. I have to be in the game to buy it. Okay. We'll do it after this. It gave me a chat message to paste, so
this mindset. Here's what I mean. First of all, if you really like to collect stuff, I'm gonna be the last one to force you to sell it off anyway, right? You play the game the way you feel comfortable. But if you don't really care about it, or you haven't put much thought into the question at all, then I would like you to consider maybe going and selling off prime parts that you don't want to build anytime soon to get some platinum by trading it with other players, because that platinum, even very low amounts of platinum in the early game can be put to really good use, by buying even more inventory slots for weapons and warframes, right? Or alternatively, you could buy mods that are kind of a pain to farm but also mandatory on pretty much every build.
I also need to get prime and galvanized mods.
Chamber for more multi-shot going on rifles. So the point I'm trying to make here is, do not sit on a big pile of prime items from...
The thing is, right, okay, if you are like an average player, that's fine, you can sell your prime parts, but I want to build every single Warframe, so I feel like I should keep all the parts that I find because I want to build all of them eventually.
Relics that you have no idea when you will ever get to building them, and you might not even want to build them in the first place, right? Rather, look at what you got, think about, do I really need it anytime soon? And if you don't, and they make a good buck on Warframe.market, then set them in there and make some platinum that you can use to buy more power for your account. Now, the next mistake on our list is a really painful one, and over time, I've seen quite a few, unfortunately, in the comments.
Leading on a new war without upgrades on weapons. I should have just named a few of my arc weapon necromech, but nothing upgraded on my railjack, so I'm going to have fun completing
who were
new war.
forced to close their account and start the entire game from scratch just because they made that one decision. And that is going into specific quests that lock you from going back into the normal game until you
Yeah, like not really. You can get all the parts later on as well when you get rich, longer and more progress. I mean, yeah,
finish them
yeah,
when you
true.
don't have the power to actually be able to finish them.
But you don't understand.
Now,
I am
don't worry.
I have a hoarding habit. I like hoarding parts, like a goblin. You know how goblins hoard things? That's how I feel. Like what is that? Like this. What the fuck? This is what I feel like. Ignore the Facebook. What the fuck is that Facebook? This. That's basically what it feels like. Like right now, you would spend 500 hours doing something. Yeah, I mean, makes sense.
I'm not going to spoil you
Prime Warframe, sell prime weapons, then
about anything that's going to happen in this quest.
We
But,
shall see.
Of course,
We shall
I have
see.
to tell you which quests these are and what you need to look out for. So, here we go. The first story quest where you're locked.
Okay, I know this. I know this part. I've already done all these quests anyway.
Recall it right, would be the War Within. Now, the problem here is though that the game lets you start the quest as soon
It
as
doesn't
you
let you
have
end the
them,
quest until
but
you're
it
done.
does not look at how strong these actually are or if they're even upgraded at all. And while the sections in those missions where you need
I mean, it literally tells you to type a password to start a quest. So I feel like the game is doing enough to tell you to be prepared. If you even after all that, if you're not prepared, then what are they supposed to do? They personally come to your house, upgrade all the equipment.
Railjack and you need the next
Some point you have to admit you're like, okay, I was being down.
That difficult. You want to make sure to
Like this is the first time I've seen a game ask you for a password to type a password to start a quest.
at least have some mods, you know, some more health, some more armor on both your necromancer in the back of your mind once you actually get to those missions.
There you
And
go.
last
Last
but
one.
definitely not least, we have something that is more directed towards the later game players, I would say, and that is do not miss the chances of getting your weekly Archon shards.
Oh yeah, I've heard about this. I have no
Now,
idea what that
Archon
is. How it doesn't check if your railjack is upgraded. I don't think my railjack is upgraded. I don't think it is.
shards, unlike pretty much any other type of upgrade in the game, can only be obtained in certain quantities per week. That is,
No idea what any of this is.
one guaranteed Archon
And you just unlocked railjack. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
shard from your weekly Archon hunt, one weekly Archon shard sold by Chipper for doing the call missions, and then you have 5 chances per week to run the mission type called Netrocells, which was unlocked by the Whispers in the Wall update, which also have Archon shards in the drop tables among
What am I supposed to do with those?
other things. Do not forget to do them if you have time for it, and they're only getting more and more relevant looking into the future of the game. Now, in the beginning of the video, I said you shouldn't splurge all your endo on just one single mod.
Yeah.
But if you
The
also
amount
want
of
to know how
endo,
to
the amount
get
of endo and
thou-
credits that Serration and Equilibrium have eaten, I'm basically broke all the time because of it.
thousands of endo in
Or buffs, I understand the buff part, but like what, like how, like what? Okay, this is what I understand. I'm supposed to get a helmet segment from somewhere, which helps me infuse Archon shards into my Warframe. for which I'm supposed to get Archon shards, then infuse them into my thing. Is the red door, right? The red door that does not open. For that to open, I think I need the helmet thing. Is what I
Few
understand so
minutes,
far.
then you absolutely need to check out my endo guide right here too.
That is what I understand at the moment. At the moment. For I to do, I couldn't kill a single enemy in Archon quest with my maxed out Uriel. Damn.